All right, my next product I'm gonna share with you is the mop, and the several things that kind of go hand in hand with that. This is the telescopic handle. You just twist this right here, and it can extend all the way, depending on what you're cleaning, you extend up. This part right here is the Enviro one. Now you can buy this just like this, and you can reach up and clean your lights, clean fans. This thing can bend like this, and so you can reach up and do a fan if you would like to. You could spritz it with water if your dust on top of your fan is kind of gross. This thing pops off, and you can attach it to the telescopic handle, which would allow, if you have vaulted ceilings or somewhere high, you could make it very, very tall, get to a very high surface. The next thing this thing can connect to is your mop, okay? So my mop is kind of dirty because I use it all the time. So the mop comes with this handle. It comes with this Velcro bottom right here, along with the yellow pad and a blue pad, all right? So the telescopic handle just snaps right onto it, okay? And I'm gonna put it on the floor, and there's even stuff coming off of it because it's a little dirty on my floor. So this is very simple to use. This would be your sweeping component. As you can see, it goes in and out of stools or chairs or whatever. Just twists right around. And so you would sweep with it, make your little pile, and then I am always really careful with this part because there's already stuff floating off of it. But as you can see, we have dogs and we have all kinds of nasty stuff at our house. And my brush is right over there. My husband maybe will grab that for me. You take your rubber brush, which I had mentioned in a video previously, this rubber brush, and if I had a trash can here, I'm gonna show you what this would look like without a trash can, but you would just scrape all this nasty stuff into a trash can, not your floor, all right? And then that would be the use of the rubber brush, all that nasty stuff on the floor. So after you had swept that onto the trash can, not onto your floor, I always step on the edges. I take the Velcro up, and this is already wet. You want it wet, but not dripping wet, all right? And you plop that down, and your Velcro pad just snaps right onto that. Step on it a little bit, and then you can start mopping. Super simple. And honestly, we have two mops at our house, and usually one is on the yellow pad and one's on the blue pad. And I feel like every day we do some kind of mopping or sweeping in our house. This has the same properties as the EnviroCloth, so the wet pad does. So it will, has the back lock in it, so it will pick up the bacteria that we talked about earlier. And so you don't need to use any other cleaning agent on your floors. They're safe for really any kind of flooring. If you have tile or surfaces that are a little rougher, they do make a tile pad, which when I first started, as you can see, mine's been pretty well worn. When I bought my mop, the first time I bought this because our kids were young, and around the high chairs were always really gross, nasty, caked on stuff. So I got this. These little weaves are a little rougher to kind of help scoop that up. The other type of pad that you can buy if you have animals is the one that would collect pet hair. And this is not going to do as good of a job sweeping all the little fine pieces, but it will collect all of your pet fur on the floor if you just need to do a quick sweeping over during the shedding season, or maybe every part of the year shedding season at your house. So anyway, the mop is great. You can get a mop one of two ways. You can just order one. Oh, one more thing, the mop also comes in two sizes. This is the larger size. There is a smaller size as well. It's a little bit cheaper, but depending on what you have at your house for hard floor surfaces, would depend on what you would need. The purchasing a mop would be one way to go. The second way is by hosting a party. Frequently throughout the months, there are different host specials. They offer a free mop with a certain amount of sales. That's one way to get one. The other way is if it's not the mop special month for that month, then you get money, free money basically, as a host, and you can use that free money to go towards a mop. Either way would work well for you.